All right, thank you for your patience in the reset. Behind me is the Los Gatos High School Symphonic Band, and we have two bands here. That we've had two bands for 2 years or 3 years now. We are lucky enough to have a large enough group to split into two. And I wanted to set up our first piece, Joy Revisited, which is by Frank Tichelli. Some of the middle school students may have already experienced some Frank Tichelli, maybe you haven't. Frank Tichelli is probably one of the most well-known living band composers today. And we have the real fortunate opportunity to be able to travel with him to London, England, and other parts of England this summer. Many of the students that are on the stage behind me are going to be coming with the mass band, kind of our wind ensemble symphonic band together. And we're going to be playing his music with him conducting, which is really exciting. And he was just here earlier this month, March 7th. We had a rehearsal with him, so we got to hear straight from the composer's mouth how to interpret his music. And I think you guys had a good time. Did you have a good time? Okay. And it was enjoyable too. And so we're really excited to present this to you. And if you're sticking around for the next concert at 7:30, the wind ensemble is playing another piece of his called Rest. It's a little bit more difficult piece, but these students are playing all the same music. So they're going to have to play at the wind ensemble level, and the wind ensemble is likewise playing our music. So we hope you enjoy Joy Revisited, which was written for his daughter. So hope you enjoy it. piece is by a composer named Sam Hazo. He's also living. In fact, all three of our composers are living, which is great. His music is really interesting. He digs into texture and digs into not being afraid of dissonance. And also, oftentimes, composers will use some sort of motivation, some sort of muse for their music. In case of Joy, it was a person. In the case of this piece, Blue and Green Music, it's based off of a piece of artwork, visual artwork. And I love, yes, you'll see something coming down behind me, because we're going to show it to you when we perform. So this is based off of a piece of artwork also called Blue and Green Music by Georgia O'Keeffe. And that is the artwork right there. And we're going to have that displayed for you while we play the music that's based on that artwork so that you can kind of mold the visual and the auditory together. So we hope you enjoy Blue and Green Music. to also mention that you might have heard a string orchestra in there. We did not import the orchestra in. We don't have room for them. It actually calls for synthesized string sound. So we had Chianti in the back. Where are you, Chianti? Wave. There he is, playing the synthesizer. So let's give him a round of applause. It's kind of before we play our final piece, I just want to say, concert band and open band, you guys rock, and let's give them one more big round of applause. It's probably, I've been here for 4 years, it's probably the best I've heard those two groups since I've come, so congratulations guys, you're really doing great. Concert band, I think I worked with you on some of that music a long time ago, and it's way different now, so way to go on your hard work, appreciate it. I hope that, I know we have a few 8th graders in concert band, and I have 6th and 7th graders. I really hope that you want to be a part of a high school program. Even if 8th graders right now, even if you didn't sign up yet, and you're not sure, you're still on the fence, it's not too late. You can still contact your counselor and be a part of the high school program. We want everyone to be a part of the high school program. We value you, and hopefully it's something that looks like you want to be a part of. So please consider being a part of the program, parents as well. We need your support, and thank you all for supporting Music Ed. If you notice on the program in this band, you'll see, if you look at the personnel of the members, there's a really, really large section in this ensemble, and it's percussion. We have a few percussionists who double on other instruments, but if they weren't doubling, we'd have 18 percussionists in this class. That's enough for its own class, right? It's a lot, and it's a real big challenge, not just to me. It's the challenge to percussion, it's a challenge to all of us. Not physical space, keeping them busy. We do have a person I'd like to acknowledge, Cameron Spencer, who comes in every other class. So I'd like to give him a round of applause for helping us with percussion. When we're programming music, I do my best to try to think of them and think about what would be something that they would want to play. This piece, Foundry, John Mackey is a composer. He's not only living, he's probably one of the most sought-after composers right now. He usually writes music for college and above. It's very rarely he'd write a piece of music that's accessible to a high school. But this piece, Foundry, is actually meant for percussion. It's meant for what we call found percussion and other percussion. And it's kind of like a rock song, so we hope you're really going to enjoy it. Just a few examples of the things that he asks for them to play. Tiffany's xylophone marimba, that sounds fine. Then 4 resonant rattling piles of metal, or other rattling metal objects such as train rails. Other metal leaned on top, so there's things that you would find to play on. Another instrument, clang, metal instrument, probably stuck with a hammer, or struck with a hammer, excuse me. 4 wooden objects, 4 metal mixing type bowls, whip, 4 cymbals smashed together, and so on and so forth. So you'll hear all kinds of really interesting sounds in addition to this style of music. We hope that you really enjoy it. Foundry, thank you so much for being here. It's been a great audience, great time to perform for you, and have a good night. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to have a real quick reset. Our next concert's at 7:30. You're welcome to stay. You may not have a seat, but you're welcome to stay. Or stay in your seat. You'll have a seat. Thank you, guys. Great having you. Have a good night. See you in a few years.